Tip number 2 is have a pre and post shift ritual. So my pre-shift ritual has a lot to do with sales training and my mindset work. Those two things go together. In my sales training, I keep a spreadsheet, I keep a Word document full of lines that I use, personality types that I talk to, because once I know someone's personality type, I know their buyer persona. I know what's going to motivate them, what types of strategies I'll use in conversation to turn them over to sell. Not everyone's brain works the same way. For example, I'm a numbers person, so someone could try to sell me emotionally all day, and I'm like, look, I need to see it written down. How much is it? Okay, what's my return on this investment? Okay, is it worth it? What's the monthly payment? Sure, I'll do it. That's how I work when I buy things. But I try to keep track of that by taking note of personality types that I'm going to encounter when I go to work. And then I devise a sales strategy for each person. So I meditate on that. I kind of look at that Word document so that I can be prepared for the shift before I go in. I also do things to help get my mindset where it needs to be. So usually this starts early in the day. Honestly, my pre-shift work ritual starts from the moment I wake up. I read a book called The Miracle Morning, which gives you an entire list of entire program for things that you can do within the first hour of waking up to make your day successful. So I try to implement that from the moment I wake up, and that it usually involves some reading. So I'll read something like personal development or something like sales training related to try to get the gears turning and to get me prepared so that I stay in that flow all day. So by the time it's 9 o'clock at night, I've not only prepared myself, but I've mastered myself into the mindset to sell. So I always start pre-shift ritual when I wake up. I have my Word documents of lines that I'll use, approaches that I'll use, personality, flows for buyer personas that I'll use as closing strategies. And then I go into work. I also put on some music. If I have a lot of time to get ready, I'll either put on music or I'll listen to a podcast, listen to a sales podcast or something personal development related. Or I'll just put on, I have an awesome playlist that if it's a Saturday night and I need crazy energy and I know it's gonna be that type of a night, or I'm at a new club and it's like a convention week, I put that playlist on and I just go with it. And then I go to work. And then no matter what the shift is like, worst shift ever or best shift ever, I always come home and I will give myself at least 5 minutes to drink some, I drink magnesium in my water. It helps to relax your muscles, and it also helps you to sleep better. I've always had trouble sleeping, and I always make sure that I have that before I go to sleep. Even if I'm like this, I'm nodding out, I try to do that. If I have more time, say I left at 2 instead of 4:30, then I might sit down on my sofa and smudge some sage and close off my affirmations for the evening or for the shift and set myself up for my next day. So I thank the universe for whatever it gave me that day. I thank the universe for helping me show up as a person that I'm meant to be. I thank it for the gifts that it gave me. I let go of any negativity and I breathe in positivity, and I just give myself that quick little meditation just to seal it off and set myself up for tomorrow. If I'm having a really, really good post-shift self-care ritual, I'll put my workout clothes out so that I don't forget to work out the next morning or make an excuse to not work out. And then I set myself up for success the next day. That's the most important thing in my post-shift self-care ritual, is to set myself up for success.